Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praises, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing his word and truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and the Aqua out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you, I say shalom, and may you be of the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, Bahashem, meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai, being the only begotten son of Yahweh, who the word even calls by the name of JC. All right. This lesson is pretty much gonna go into more like a recommendation, right? You get too many people, really speaking about Jake seemed to only want to talk to Yahweh Shema Shai. Well, in their sense, they're God, right? Or they're JC when they need something, right? They get into a jam or, desire something on a wicked level, or whatever, Point being, they only talk to the Most High God when they need something, when they want something. Meantime, those that truly have faith and believe in Yahweh Shema Shai make themselves known on a regular basis, right? Building that rapport, building that, that bond, And Jake in general do not do that. They don't live in that particular way. And so, that's not a good way to let yourself be known, and that's not a good way to build a bond with your creator, because it's only showing that you're only doing it because out of necessity. You're not doing it because you want to. You're doing it out of necessity. All right. So this lesson is titled, Acknowledge Him, He Got You. Acknowledge Him and He got you, right? Making yourself known on a regular basis, right? You'll be taken care of. This is Proverbs 3, and I'm reading 6 through 8. It says, In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Make yourself known. Don't just call Him when you need something. Oh, Becky got pregnant. Oh, please, God, don't let her be pregnant. Then she ended up not pregnant. You don't see Jake talking to the Most High God no more after that. Let some more shit pop off. Please, God, don't let this bond be $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Please don't let Johnny Law find my dope that I had hidden. Some type of shit. You know what I mean? Something wicked as hell. Jake don't never talk to Yahweh Shema Shai on a regular basis. Sitting down eating. You don't pray. Jake don't even pray no more. Jake don't pray before eating, after eating, before bed, just waking up, on the highway, getting off the road, getting into the house. Jake don't pray to the Lord. Jake don't acknowledge the Lord, man. And you won't be acknowledged. Proverbs 3, 6 through 8. 6. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai and depart from evil. Stay away from these motherfucking niggers in the world and these fucking nigger mentalities. Nigger tendencies. All right? You already know 2/3 of our people ain't no good. Why do you continue to hang out with them? unless you of the same darkness. All right, because what fellowship have light with darkness? Why are you walking amongst them? All right, can two walk together except they be agreed? No, they cannot. Why would you want to walk with somebody that has contention? So it says, be not wise in verse 7, Proverbs 3 and 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. You see that? And how do you do that? By parting away from evil. Once you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey. Because why? This whole world is as enmity with the Most High God, Yahweh Shema Shai. The whole world has a problem with the Most High God and His only begotten Son and the prophets and the statute, laws, and commandments. They have a problem with that because they want to go about their own way, not the way that was set up perfectly for us to live in harmonious ways of life. No, they don't want to do that. They want to do their own shit and keep causing confusion, keep having people going off worshiping idols. All right, keep on with the abominable foods, keep on with the idolatry. You know, this whole world is fucking sacked, man. It's smoked, man. This is Jeremiah 10 and 23. It says, "O Yahweh Bashmel Shai, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps." See, it ain't us. Oh, free will. No, you don't have. Okay, so you can stop yourself from getting cancer. Did you stop yourself from getting fucking elephantitis? Did you stop grandma from having a heart attack, who y'all buried last week? Did you stop Timmy from walking out in the middle of the street and getting hit by a fucking semi-truck? All right? Free will that, okay? Yahweh Shem Shai does it, man. A sparrow cannot fall out of a tree unless it's sanctioned by the Lord, man. You know? This is Psalms 37, I'll read 5 through 11. It says, "Commit thy way unto Yahweh Shem Shai. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in Yahweh Shem Shai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil." See that? You don't render evil for evil. "For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh Shem Shai, they shall inherit the earth." Why? Because the meek shall inherit the earth. All right? The humble. Right? Not those full of ego and pride and going about things in a physical way. This is a spiritual battle. It says verse 10, it says, "For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace." See that? So let these people in the world have their mindset of, going about doing this and doing that and doing that and doing this. They're going to be lost in the sauce. They're going to lose. But those that wait patiently and listen to the Spirit, acknowledging Yahweh Shem Shai, they will be directed. If you're not going to listen to your dad, all right, you lost on the highway, right? And don't no signal come through at all, but you allowed to call your dad's phone. You call your dad's phone. Your dad giving you advice, and you like, nah. Thanks for the advice, but I got it from here. You should have took your dad's advice. Now you smoked. You should have listened to your dad's advice, man. Right? In our case, listen to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Listen to them prophets out on the highways and hedges. The righteous prophets. You'll know. Right? If the Spirit is on you to know, you'll know. Otherwise, you're going to stay asleep. It's really that simple. You're either going to know these are the true men of the Lord, or you're not going to know at all because your spirit is not made to know. Your spirit is made to be asleep, and it's going to stay asleep. There ain't nothing we can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You see? But anyways, that was the point. So Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing his word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent, Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.